Hey Radiant Beauties, it's your girl Dr. K, and I am wanting to talk to you today about the power of pivoting and reinventing yourself. As we talked earlier in the video, I talked about that this is phase 4 and how I am pivoting in my career and just learning a new skill set. I know that it can be extremely scary, especially when you get older, when you look at your life and you reflect on what it is that you've done and things that you want to do moving forward. I'm real big on making sure that if it doesn't feel good or if I'm not as fulfilled or satisfied, that it's okay to pivot. I think we have to give ourselves permission to pivot, and even we get to define what that pivot looks and feels like. For me, in my 40s, pivoting basically meant trying something that I hadn't done before, but it doesn't mean that I lose all the skill sets that I've amassed up until this point. If anything, it will strengthen and help me elevate in my new career and my new path from where I was before. So as we talked about, I was coming from an education background, but even before that, I've done several things from corporate America. I've worked in industries from being a paralegal, working at the CNN Center. I worked in finance. I worked at a tax office. I worked with mortgage officers, and I found that I did a hodgepodge of careers just because I like to learn. And when I learn stuff, I like to be able to teach it and apply it. Because when I was going to high school and even in college, I didn't have one set thing that I wanted to do. So I've always given myself permission to flow with whatever felt good, whatever I was interested in, and what actually could potentially tap into something that could be bigger or better into my life. And so that led me at this particular juncture, moving to Texas, the freedom and the ability to reflect and to decide that going into the beauty industry and particularly being an esthetician was something that I wanted to explore. And in order to do that and get licensed, I had to amass 750 hours. And so this is week 7 in that program, and I'm super excited. The great thing about going back and getting an education or a foundation in any field is that you get to learn. If learning doesn't excite you, then you probably couldn't do this. The other good thing about it is I don't do it for other people, I do it for myself. Some people can't imagine it, some people can't do it, and that's why they're not doing it. But when it comes to me, my story is extremely validating because I do have the ability, I do have the time, which is a blessing, and I do have the fortitude to be able to see it through. So I'm super excited to continue to share this journey and share these candid just reflections on where I am in the process, how I'm feeling, and what is to come in the future. Everything is unknown. I do not have a blueprint. There is no one that has been in this situation that I'm aware of, but I also have that mindset that I can forge the path, that I can dream big for myself, and I can imagine it. Sometimes when people get one for opportunities, they say they could never imagine it. All I imagine for myself is greatness, so now I just have to walk into it. All right, stay tuned for more candid videos as I walk through this journey and share how I'm feeling with you. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. I will try to respond. And if you have any topics that you want me to discuss, because maybe you're going through a similar transition, or maybe you're interested in learning more about the beauty industry and even the school that I went to, I'm intentional about where I spend my time and my treasures and everything that I'm at. So I can tell you more about that. So whatever you're interested in, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let me know. And let's get ready to be vulnerable together, especially as we go into the new year, into the unknown. But I know it's going to be wonderful. All right, till next time.